The real test for the Walt Disney Classics collection and its viability came in the winter Christmas seasons of 1984. During that season, Disney released the first of the untouchable films on home video. And this was it. They chose Robin Hood. Why Robin Hood of all of the films, you might be asking? Well, I got a couple of reasons for you. The biggest reason is that Disney wanted to release a film that really didn't have the best the best real following behind it, and hadn't really been the most successful or appealing of their films. Robin Hood had received 2 releases in theaters, first with its initial release in 1973, and second with its theatrical re-release in 1982. So Disney knew this was a film that they could really not have to worry about re-releasing. And as you can see here, this is a Walt Disney Classics tape. Generally, you can count on there being a black diamond that says the Classics, or just a black diamond in general being somewhere around the tape. There are a few exceptions to the rule, but they're few and far between. This has no print date because back in the day, the print dates were not put onto the tape itself, but onto little stickers that would be hung on the videotape. And when I got this, that sticker was no longer there. Oh, hello. This might be helpful. I didn't even notice this. Oh, there you go. November 18th, 1984. Did not even notice that the first time I saw this. Now, earlier videotapes were not particularly well put together. So, for example, a videotape, let's say, of like Beauty and the Beast was made with more care than this one was. Because prior to 1986, the animated movies that were out on video were sort of released on the old-fashioned videotapes that had been in circulation since the 70s. That means that there isn't a lot of viability to keep replaying these again and again. This tape in particular has a couple of audio issues and can sometimes be jumpy and staticky, but that's to be expected with a tape that's 30. I think it's 36 years old, son of a gun. This tape is 36 years old. Gotta be impressed with that. And one last thing I'd like to point out about the box itself. First, you can tell there's a cardboard etching of the film in question. Instead of it just being a piece of paper that was put into the plastic container, this is a bit of a type of cushioning type of thing, because these were supposed to be the one and only releases that these tapes would ever get, so they wanted to really go out with it. And the last thing I want to point out is this. Look at this. The Walt Disney home video, The Classics. These would be etched into every single one of the black clamshell releases between Robin Hood all the way to The Sword and the Stone in early 1986. Then they would change to the white clamshells afterwards, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Robin Hood was a decent hit on home video. Enough to show that Disney was confident enough to release another film the next year, but they really had to debate over what film would come after Robin Hood. So, they would just have to wait and see what Disney, and chiefly both Michael Eisner and Frank Wells, would decide to release next.